This Fremont High School student video shows how some students spend their spare time and money in the turbulent world of car sideshows.
You best ask around. Yo, it's East Side, Oakland, where it's going down.
We're probably gonna add some stuff.
But another group of Fremont students spends their after-school hours doing community service and running small business ventures. And this year, their diligence carried them into the finals of a competition for the best high school business program in the country.
It creates a truancy problem on our school campus because many students venture off campus to buy candy and soda.
It's $1.25. It's good.
Like most great ventures, this one began with a simple idea: to make money selling good food from an on-campus lunch cart.
Chicken sandwich, they're really good.
In one semester, the student-run business sold about 6,000 meals, generating $20,000 in sales and reducing post-lunch truancy, which had been running at a staggering 72%.
The truancies were high last year, and the absences, we decided that if we can keep as many students in school as possible, they would decrease, plus we get business also.
These young entrepreneurs are members of the Students in Free Enterprise, or Scythe team, an after-school offshoot of Fremont's Business Academy. In addition to running the lunch cart, they opened several other businesses based on an assessment of the needs of the community.
So you currently don't have your W-2?
Mm-mm. 15 students passed a rigorous federal exam, qualifying them to act as licensed tax advisors to their peers and other community members.
At lines 36 and 37?
The Scythe team also started a tutoring program and a business card design firm.
How much bigger? 10, 12? 12.
They also responded to Fremont's request for proposals for new small learning communities and ended up designing an entirely new curriculum.
Expeditionary learning, authentic assessment, cycle of inquiry, multiple intelligence, and culturally relevant pedagogy.
Yes, Youth Empowerment School, it's totally a new idea. It's based on the 5 theories of instruction, and it's completely project-based, and for students to take their education into their own hands. And our experience with Scythe made us want to go to school, work real hard, do more project-based learning, community service. And so we said, why can't everybody learn this way?
In addition to running the businesses and working on their new school design, the Scythe team entered a statewide competition where they would make a multimedia presentation of their work to a panel of industry judges.
Fremont High School, you may begin.
What's up? My name is DeAndre Williams.
The Fremont team had been a surprise winner in last year's competition, but as tryouts began for this year's presenters, repeating seemed a distant dream.
My name is Veronica Garcia, and I'm auditioning to see if I can present at Scythe. Here I go. Our mission is to create a safe place for our community.
Participate in a karaoke free of charge.
Although we value our entrepreneurship, we also value the community.
Although we value entrepreneur, we also value our community. Yeah.
That blurb had an error of parallelism, so I can find it for you.
Parallelism?
Yeah, there's faulty parallelism somewhere there.
Are you sure?
Establishing, analyzing, conducting. It has to be establishing, analyzing, and conducting, right?
We are always on the go.
Okay. See?
So that's where
it comes in.
We are always on the go.
Yeah.
So I'll just move this.
Yeah. If you want to do that, don't do it too long, though.
Yeah. Oh, man. We are always on the go.
Think about sending your note. We're going to pick a spot. It's right here.
There's the whole other side of what kids learn going through high school.
Well, a lot of people learn how to be evasive, how to be invisible, how to not look like you know the answer. You have to unlearn that to become a performer.
Our needs assessment shows that last year, over $9 million went unclaimed in Oakland.
This means that out of 100 10th graders, only 30 graduated.
Yvonne, when she first rehearsed, had some issues with language. She's a second language learner.
That the Business Academy had a shocking graduation rate of only 30%. This means
I taught her English last year, and never once did she contribute to class when she was audible. She was very quiet and soft-spoken, and she was very shy. So when she stepped up to present, we were delighted that this student was choosing to grow so much.
This chart shows senior graduation rates from...
Wait, which chart? That chart?
Yeah.
Vanna White, that beautiful chart that all of your students made with you. It's amazing. Look at where our tax money's going, right there, okay?
It's amazing to see our 6 presenters get up, some of whom were pretty darn shy, and to see them really blossom, and to get up and they're speaking out and they're confident and they have amazing presentation skills now. They're really building them, so they're doing a great job. The students have taken ownership of it. So they wrote the speeches and they're editing and constructing and changing their speeches. They're making and building the PowerPoint, so everything they do they're going to retain. These are real skills that will stay with the students.
We even did the taxes of one of our presenters.
Right.
I made $13.
Nice. Okay, let's go back.
We even did the taxes of one of our presenters.
I made $13.
And because we live in such a diverse community, we even offer our services in Espanol.
Our participation in Scythe last year encouraged us to begin our own small school. As we began the long work on Yes, we took part in all areas of producing the school, from writing a 35-page RFP to going to local middle schools where we made classroom presentations.
We practiced and we rehearsed questions once because we were so out of it that we weren't giving it our best at all because we were just so tired.
Aloha, my name is Nidia Baez.
But we woke up at 4:45 in the morning.
Wow.
Here are the preliminary results of our qualitative data. It's challenging for us because, you know, we are low income, people in Oakland. But we needed to look presentable. We didn't want to mismatch or look like clothes didn't fit us.
I think I left this one too short now.
I didn't really have no money to get no suits, so Miss Carpenter, she took me to go get a vest, some slacks, and a shirt so I could wear it for the presentation.
One of the judges called us too preppy, and we were surprised because it's like we just know how to dress for the occasion. We needed to be dressed professionally for that.
Are you nervous?
Okay.
Are you nervous? Are you nervous?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Do the hand motion.
Buenas tardes, my name is Yvonne Perdomo. Suste, my name is Tiana Seymour.
It's a tough world, especially in the business world. It's predominated by white males, and it's tough to be a Latina, and it's tough to be a woman, and it's tough to be from Oakland, and it's really challenging.
And I am Veronica Garcia, the Executive Director of Fremont Scythe, and we are here today to show you how we are sparking hope in our world.
Me personally, I want to succeed. I want to show everybody I could do better than what they think I could do. And it's like with Scythe, we have the opportunity to show them, we're not stupid. We have a lot of drive in us. We could do anything we put our minds to.
Our first runner-up, second place, goes to Golden West High School.
I was happy because I've never been a part of anything like this really, so after we won, I was excited.
The next day, Williams learned that his cousin had been fatally wounded in a drive-by shooting.
Oakland's public image is not exactly growing. The city's problems have been well covered by the media. Every time we turn
But 5 weeks later, he traveled with his team to compete for the Scythe National Championship in Kansas City.
Yet, amidst this darkness that surrounds us, the fire of hope is growing.
I think the presentation part of it really helps build their confidence and makes them so proud of themselves that they don't let these barriers that were in the way before get in their way now. That keeps them safe when they go out into the street because they know that in their heart, that they don't have to appear to be someone else in order to have status in their community. I don't think that's enough to protect them from something like a stray bullet, which is something that happens a lot in Oakland, but it's enough to help them make good choices that could save their lives.
This way, students can represent their schools and clubs instead of representing gangs.
Yvonne, any comments?
I feel great and confident. To me, we're the winners in whatever happens. I will always have the confidence.
The champion team from the USA is the team from the Fremont Business Academy in Oakland, California.
After graduating, Veronica Garcia and Nidia Baez began the fall semester at the University of California at Berkeley. And the youth empowerment school the Scythe team created welcomed its first freshman class in September of 2003. For more information on what works in public education, go to edutopia.org.